Hello and welcome. Thank you for watching the Personal&Spiritual YouTube channel. My name is Alina and I'm glad that you're here. Today, the topic I want to discuss with you is also connected to meditations. I already have one very first video about the simplest and the easiest way to meditate. I will link it down below and you can also see it somewhere here in the cards. And as I promised, we will talk more about meditations, more about ways to meditate, what can we add to our meditations. And today I want to talk about cards for inspiration, for mindfulness, and for personal growth and spiritual practices. Most of those cards are even not oracles, but of course we can use any card deck as an oracle, or we can also make our very own oracle from the blank cards, where we will write the things that we find important to be included in our oracle cards. But this video is not about that. Today I'm going to talk with mostly about cards that I use in meditations, cards of affirmations also that can be used for mindfulness, for increasing your level of awareness, for self-coaching and things like that. And let's start from the very first card deck I ever had. This was published in 2005 and I think that I had it somewhere in 2007. This is the deck my father brought me. It's in Russian, so I will not talk about it a lot. Just I wanted to show something that my journey started with. And this was the affirmation deck that has a Chinese vibe in its design and includes affirmations. So I use it for a very long time, but at some point, especially when I started to work with clients that don't speak Russian, I found myself in search for other good inspirational affirmations that can be used, and I found few decks I want to show you. And first of all is Louise Hay wisdom cards. It's 64 cards with affirmations. This is published by Hay House, and I think that you still can find this and can purchase those cards. Those are beautiful affirmation cards. They are two sides. The deck is pretty big but not too big, so you can really shift the cards and it's pretty comfortable to use. The quality of the deck is very good, and nothing happens to these cards. I'm using it for years and I'm very happy with this deck. Talking about it a little bit more spiritually, what I find that this deck is not very sensitive to your energy. So if someone by mistake touches the cards, or someone wants to pick the card from the deck, I don't think it will be a problem, because some of the cards may be really more sensitive. So, and it's a very useful tool when you want to meditate on some specific topic. You can just pick a card and meditate and think about this. For example, I'm a harmonious being, and you can meditate, you can understand that this is the topic of your meditation. Harmony and inner peace and inner balance is a topic, so you can meditate, and during your meditation you can come back again and again and tell yourself, I'm a harmonious being, I'm a harmonious being. And you can breathe and have this intention that this is true about you, that you're becoming this harmonious being, that you're in balance and you're in harmony. From another side, there is more explanation and more text. I will read it to you. I'm in harmony with all of the people, places and things that surround me in this world. I am at peace. You can also repeat it during your meditation. You can also read this as an affirmation in the morning or in the evening before you go to bed. So this is how it works. We can also, of course, use it as an oracle. For example, if you're asking the universe, what should I know now and you're getting this card, it means that it's your time to come in balance, to find your inner harmony, not to be against the world, not to be in conflict with yourself or with others. And it means that you need to find those things that I just read in yourself. What I mean energetically, and there is always need to be a balance between energetical and mental parts of our personality, of who we are. I saw this disbalance. I saw people with very strong energy and good results in more energetical practices, and a mental part of them is somewhere behind, and this creates this disbalance. So let's come back to the cards, because I can talk about it for hours. So this is one of the cards I really want to recommend. My very favorite card deck is Crayon Cards, Inspirational Sayings from Crayon Books. Unfortunately, I'm not sure that this deck is still easy to find online. Maybe you can check it maybe in some spiritual stores or things like that. In general, it has very good things from Crayon. It's a very spiritual deck, so people that less connect with spiritual topics and more connect only with personal growth topics maybe will love it less. But if you feel and realize this connection between personal growth and spiritual growth, that this is two parts of the same scene, you will really enjoy those cards. It's also published by Hay House. The problem that the deck, at least that I got, is not such a good quality, and I'm more using it, you know, for Instagram photos or for translation, and in real life I use the same deck in Russian that was published in 2006 by Sophia publisher, and the quality is absolutely okay. And these cards, you just need to be very careful when you use them, when you shift the cards, but maybe it's only my deck is a little bit problematic. So other cards that are from one hand very similar to those ones, and from another hand are very different at the same time, are cards from Dr. Dyer. The name of the deck is 10 Secrets for Success and Inner Peace cards. 10 secrets, but it's, if I'm correct, it's 50 cards. And this is also published by Hay House. The cards have major 10 topics, and there are few cards, I think 5 cards on each of them. They also have this very nice Chinese ASEAN vibe of the paintings that I really adore and really like, and this has something really to think about and to meditate on it, and it really increases your level of awareness, of consciousness. And I really like these cards. I would not pick every day a card from this deck. I would take a card, I will rewrite it, I will think about it, and work on it. Also when I'm thinking about it, and also in meditations. The other deck that I really like and enjoy is just an information cards that I found recently on Amazon, and I can't say who the author. The author wasn't mentioned, which is weird, but probably it's a team of some publishing company or something like that. The name of the card is Daily Positive Thoughts and Affirmations, and the deck has 54 affirmations. This is very good to use in your self-coaching and your personal growth practices, when you just pick an affirmation and you work on this affirmation for a while. You can also use it in meditations, and I found that 53 from 54 cards are really great. One card is not that great, that I just removed it from the card. It's something that I'm a rock star or something like that, and it's not best option for the affirmations, unless you really want to become a rock star and you're a musician, because affirmations need to be very, very exact. We don't say things in general, we really need to mean what do we say without metaphors. It will need to be very, very straight. Please let me know down below if you want a separate video about what is affirmations, how to create correct affirmations and how to use them. So the last but not least card that I want to say, this is the Soul's Journey Lesson cards. It's 54 card deck and the guidebook from James Van Praagh. I need to mention that I don't really know a lot about this author's work, but I really like those cards. Those cards are created with beautiful mandalas on each card. I found and bought these cards when one day I felt that I need cards with affirmations and mandalas, and I started to search for such deck in hope that such deck somewhere exists, and actually I found a few, and this one I liked the most. First of all, the mandalas are very beautiful. You can also meditate on the mandala, on the image of the mandala. You can look on the image and meditate on it, but also it includes a very great an affirmation. And if you want to read more about this affirmation and to bring more awareness to yourself on this specific topic of each affirmation, you can find more information in a guidebook. That's pretty all I wanted to say today. The only thing I want to mention, if I'm already doing this video, now I'm learning a new deck. I'm always learning something new in all areas of my work and my spiritual journey, and now I'm learning. I still can't say my exact opinion about this card, but I'm learning this deck. This is Mudras for Awakening the Energy Body deck and book. It's an interesting idea. It's very different from other cards I already have, and if you're interested, please let me know in the comments if you want me to talk about this deck more, when I will have my opinion about it, and I will share my opinion, knowledge and experience with this deck in future. That's all for today. I hope you found something that may be interesting and helpful in your personal and spiritual growth practice. Please check my channel, because I'm also going to post one more video about coaching cards. This is a very specific type of cards that is mostly used for personal growth and awareness, and that's why I have a separate video for that cards, and I think they can be also very useful for increasing awareness, for self-coaching and things like that. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and don't forget to push the bell button for notifications so you don't miss my new videos. Have a great day. Bye bye.